Good morning, Pottery peeps. So today's the day we get to see what happened in the kiln for the garden totem. I peeked and glazes ran. Kind of expected that they would. So, because it was pretty heavy-handed with a few things, but let's see what it looks like. Okay, this was a cone 6 firing, and I did a 10-minute hold on it. Let's start with some refires. So I refired these from a previous firing because it didn't cover well. And this is the Mayco Nimbus. I think the original glaze was the Shadow Blue from Clayscapes. This one actually did cover up the slip trailing. I mean, you can still see it somewhat and definitely see the little dots I put up here. But this is much better than what I had to begin with. And this one ran just a little bit, but I did have it up on posts or stilts because this kiln wasn't completely full like I normally do my kilns. So it cooled down faster, and it probably didn't get quite as hot because it didn't have everything else around it. That's why when I refired this one exactly the same as this one, but it's interesting. I got a little bit more blue, more gray with this one, and the slip trailing showed up better. I also got a lot more running on this one, even took a little bit of a chunk. I guess about the same amount of running, but interesting what heat does. But those are much better than what I had before, so I'm happy with that. Okay, let me before I get to the, oh, this was close. So it almost went completely off. This is Shadow Blue, and I did cream on the inside and also on the top. I did get a little bit of the cream coming down, but it blended in very nicely. But that Shadow Blue showed off the texture really nice. It does act kind of like a Celadon, a runny Celadon. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. That ran a lot. But wow. So I did get a little, well, it's covered. So I did cream on the inside, and then I did nebula on the top, and I got so much of it on the inside that I just went ahead and layered it in the top, or on the inside, and which explains probably why I got some crawling, but it is covered with glaze. So I did nebula, Shadow Blue, Norse Blue, and I did cream on the bottom. Okay, so I don't need to be quite so heavy-handed with that. And I actually, this is a cookie. It picked up one of the cookies, but I can get that off because it's actually just, I knew I'd probably get some running. I'll have to get a screwdriver. But got some work to do there. But that's super pretty. Super pretty. Except for I'm going to have to stick it upside down so it doesn't wobble over. All right, this one ran the most. A lot. But wow, look at that. So this was the same glaze combination. Wow. Okay, really pretty. Again, I got, well, it's covered on the inside. It's just not as pretty. I wish I had taken the nebula inside more. But nebula at the top, Shadow Blue in the middle, and they overlapped each other maybe half an inch. And Norse Blue on the bottom, cream on the bottom. I only did cream like up to here. And then, wow. God, look at that. That is just pretty. I need to play with this combination. This is the combination that I did on this bowl. And so I wanted to try it in different applications on different type of things. Okay, I know that the video is not doing this justice. I'll take pictures after in better lighting. Garage lighting is just not the best. It just isn't. All right, let's get to some of the totem pieces. Let's start with this one. So this is the Ultraviolet, and it turned out pretty good. It did not do what I was hoping. Let me grab a mug. Okay, so this is Ultraviolet on the top, and this is, I know I have satin patina on the bottom here. I'm not sure what this one is, but the Ultraviolet on the top, maybe it's a combination with these two glazes. I need to go look at my notes. Oh, I just can't remember what that is, but it crystallizes. See, look at all those microcrystals, and I was kind of hoping I would get a little bit of microcrystals in this, and I just don't think it got hot enough. It's kind of hard to see. There's some starting to form, but I like it anyway. It's fine the way it is. Looks like I didn't get quite coverage right there, but I like it. So it'll work. All right. Ooh, that's pretty. That Pacific blue from Clayscapes, I need to do more with. I really like that. For an opaque glaze to actually show texture like that is really very cool. And then I've got the Ultraviolet on the top, and I am thinking now that I need to gold luster the little finial. So that one might go in for another firing once I get enough for a gold luster. All right, this one ran a lot. But wow. That turned out awesome. Really awesome. And it's sharp down here at the bottom, so I'm not going to twist it all the way around to show you. But yeah, okay. If I keep twisting that, I'm going to get myself cut. Okay, here's the middle piece. Oh, I got to actually hold these back a little bit so you can actually see the full piece. All right, so again, it was that Pacific blue on the bottom. Look at what it did with the texture. And this is the Malibu Barbara. You can't tell in the picture, it kind of looks cream, but it's this really pretty soft pink. And I will take pictures of this outside. You know I'm gonna have to start playing Legos with this. I'm actually gonna get the supplies today to string this all up. So the next video will be installing this totem. But the Ultraviolet and the Frosted Lemon worked great. I actually like how it broke on the edges because I was haphazardly painting it on. But really nice. Oh, pretty. All right, so this is the middle piece. You might be able to see the pink a little bit better, but that turned out super pretty. Oh, I like that little, this right here. Fun. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, and then these were just Frosted Lemon on their own. Nothing special with this one. Same with this one. Oops, except for apparently I forgot that I was going to put this on a stilt. Whoops. I got some grinding to do today. But isn't that cool that it didn't stick? It just bubbled up underneath it. Well, shoot. But I do believe it will be hidden, yeah, when I put them all together. So, and then these are all the Tim Stark Celadon. see. I did remember these ones on the stilt. And this is the little stilt points, and I can grind those off. And then these are all the little pieces that I probably won't use all of them. But I just did extra pieces for when I put it together on what I'm gonna need. So I've got all those. Ooh, this one turned out nice. And then this is another collar with that Pacific blue. Ooh, okay. I've had the Pacific blue for a long time and haven't really played with it. I need to play with this more because that's a beautiful glaze. And you saw me, one dip, in and out. And you get, I mean, I'm getting greens and, you know, these creamy bits that look like water. I mean, it looks like the ocean, you know, with all the different colors in it. Great job, Clayscapes. Man, the more I play with their glazes, the more I absolutely love them. Okay, so this is Mickey's, and this is the Mayco's Satin Black, but it's got some little white flecks in it. And then these are on the Terra Red. Oh, and we got some pinholing. I wonder why. This is the Arctic Blue. I haven't gotten pinholing with the Arctic Blue yet. But both of these, and it went brown on the top. Wonder why. Mysteries. There's always mysteries with a kiln firing. This one too. So we'll put them in for another. Let me see if I can grab. I wonder if it, okay, this could be, it could be the fact that maybe she didn't stir it up enough, because that's not a good coverage. This is what Arctic Blue on the Terra Red looks like, and it's beautiful. Mystery. She'll have to come and see what happened there. All right, I am gonna go and take pictures, and that'll be at the end of the video. So stick around for that, and don't miss this Saturday's video, because I've got to get, well, hold on, let me get you up for a second. All right, look at all of those. Look at all these beautiful bits that I get to play with today. And yes, you should not put things on top of your kiln lid. And I do it all the time. And I'm sure a lot of potters do that, but they tell you not to. So I'm going to go grind the bottoms of these, and I'll take some pictures and have them at the end of the video. And then I'm going to play Legos and build this thing. Fun, fun, fun. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Okay, I am actually going to show you a little bit how I grind on the wheel. Oh my goodness, all the puns that you can do with pottery. Okay, this is my scut wheel. You can kind of see, not really. It's all worn off. It was built in 1967. It's cast aluminum. It's super, super loud, so it stays outside. But I set it up for grinding because it's just easy. You don't want to grind, well, you can indoors, but you got little shards of glass flying everywhere. So I recommend doing it outdoors if you can. I've got a bucket of water, and I will show you what I'm going to do. Also, very important, wear safety glasses. In fact, you probably should have long sleeve shirt too, because I've actually grinded some of these already, and I've got little micro cuts, kind of like you do insulation, because there's a lot of, it's glass, so it's flying, and I know I will be picking it out of my hair. I always do. So anyway, this is a diamond core bit. It's on a bat, and I just keep it out here. Weather's not going to hurt it, so it just stays set up all the time for me and all the students to use whenever we have a pot that got away from us in the kiln, which is at Hobble Creek Pottery kind of the norm. Anyway, so stay tuned for some how I do a little bit of this. I won't bore you with a lot of it. In fact, I'll speed it up because for one thing, you don't want to hear it. Oh, you might want to wear some protective ear stuff too, because it does get quite loud. I'll fiddle with that later. All right, I will show you that bit and then I will take pictures after they're all cleaned up.
Ooh.